What's up, my Vibe Tribe? This is Absolute Tarot Channel, and I'm your reader, CaraSeen. Today we have a pick a card, and the pick a card is what your soulmate wants from you. So maybe some messages, maybe some statements. Now, this soulmate works for those of you who are in couple, and those of you who are they're single as well, and your soulmate hasn't come to you. And we have many soulmates that come throughout our lives. We have soul friends, soul love, soulmates, soul best friends, you know, soul kids, soul sisters, soul brothers that are not blood related. I just met a new soul sister. You know who you are. And actually two of them, two new soul sisters. That's right. I got two new soul sisters that are cruising around. And today is about just some soul love. So we're going to have some soulmate messages, what they want from you. Maybe it was something that you need to do. Maybe just something that you need to give. Something that you need to work within yourself, or maybe they just want something. We'll find out. Anyway, we're going to find out here today. We're going to just rock the camera down here below. Don't forget to tell me what pile that you picked and what country that you're from. Give me a little shout out from what country you're from. We haven't done that in a while, so we need to do that again. We need to hear where you're from and what pile that you picked. All right, let's check out what pile number 1, 2, or 3 you can choose from. So what I'd like you to do first is just pause for a moment, ponder on this. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Focus on the cards. Don't just pick the same number you pick every time. Don't just pick the same heart or stone or piece that someone uses every time. Try to really let your guides help guide you to the right pile. Now today we have a heart-shaped jade stone. We have a heart-shaped shell with a swirl in it. And we have a heart-shaped rose quartz. So you can choose from pile number 1, green jade, pile number 2, a shell, or pile number 3, rose quartz. 1, 2, or 3. Timestamps are always down below, and we'll seal your pile in just a moment. Pile number 1, this one's for you. We have the green jade heart here for you. Now what I'm going to do, I have all oracle cards in front of me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oracle decks in front of me. 6 oracle cards that I chose from that I pre-shuffled, and I see what popped out, just like that and like that. I'm also going to be pulling you some tarot cards as well. We're just going to bring out 6 tarot cards that are kind of like set the pace of the situation. And we're going to indulge here today. Oh, the Hangman, Wisdom. We have the Justice card too, that being Libra. Interesting. Might be dealing with a Libra, or the essence of the Venus love. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. What your soulmate wants from you. That's cool. We want the 4 of Wands. That's pretty sweet to see. This is celebration. This is family. This is awesomeness. 1-1, make a wish. 11-11. 1 more card, please. That's a really cool card to start off with, too. 1 more card, please, for tarot. For what your soulmate wants from you. It could be what you need to do. Could be what you need to give. All right, we got to get 2 extras here. Got some authority here. This is Taurus energy. We got the Tower here, but it's in reverse. This is just some temporary. Let's just put that off on the side here. So we're starting off with here with the Justice card here, Libra energy, Metallica and Justice for All card, right? This is a win-win. This truth coming out here. Truth coming out is like messages from your soulmate, and that's what we're doing here today. So we got the King of Wands here in reverse as well. The King of Wands here. Now the Wand energy, that's fire. That's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. That's some creativeness. There he is in focus here. Now the Knight there, when he's in reverse, sometimes this person could be a little bit impulsive. Sometimes they can be a little bit chaotic. That can happen. But we have the Six of Swords here right underneath that. And the Six of Swords is some intellect energy. That's some air energy. That's dealing with, you know, Gemini and Libra and Aquarius as well. This is a necessary transition. This is moving on, but this is in reverse. So when we do have this in reverse, if you notice we got clear skies at least, I like to see that. But this is about an ability to move on some time. This is some stagnancy, some travel issues that comes in here. But we have the Hangman here, and that's enlightenment. That's wisdom. So what they want from you is they want you to be wise. They want you to be smart about the situation. We do have some burdens they're going to be getting through, travel issues. Maybe they can't get to you right now. Whether you're apart due to this isolation that's happening right now or due to unforeseen circumstances, we can see that you have to be creative in what you need to do to help try to connect and be together. With the Four of Wands here, this is sweet, right? This is homecoming celebrations. This is family and friends. This is awesomeness. What they want from you is they want you to have a good circle of support of people around you. They want you to have good friends. They want you to come from a good family, or at least have a good family environment. If you don't have, then you've created your own world and your own home, right? And you've created your own sense of family environment, what you need to see in the house, what you need to bring home, what you need to bring to the table. They want a little bit of authority too. They want a leader in you. They want someone who has a little bit more conventional traditions. They want someone that's a little bit more culture. They want someone that's a little bit more old-fashioned. You can be unconventional in your everyday life or your work, like me. And then I'm very, very, very traditional when it comes to my relationships. I have a sense of propriety about me that surprises some people because I'm a little bit of extrovert during the day and I'm all over the place. And I live my art and I breathe my art and I wear my art. So I look very unconventional, but when it comes to relationships, this is how they are too. Very, very traditional. And they're looking for that. They're looking for that old-fashioned love and that old-fashioned relationship. It doesn't matter if you're divine masculine or divine feminine watching this. Men and women, as much as men too, like romance. They like to brag that they're Prince Charming, that they can be romantic and see what kind of things they can do for you. And they would like the same too. Now we have the Tower over here, and that just popped out a little extra. I only asked for 6, but I got 7 here. Now the Tower is just temporary, right? This is in reverse. We got everything falling out here, but that's okay. Now the Tower in reverse here, this is disaster averted. Sometimes this could be a little bit of fear of change, you know. They have to look within inside themselves and examine what is causing you to feel this way. I'm going to look within inside yourself. A message now for the both of you. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. They're manifesting you. They are working with you. They are working, they are writing down, they are visualizing, they are trying to create, what exactly do I want in a mate? And they're pulling you in. It's like the cord is getting tighter. I just did a reading the other day that was like that. It was insane. It was my, there's a twin flame reading I did, and it was like, they had an elastic band between them, and it was like almost like when an elastic band gets drier, it gets tighter and tighter and small. It's like pulling them together. It was really, really cool. You could feel that energy. That's for something that too, we're thinking of you this very moment. The next card we have here is emotions are natural, a necessary part of your life, but they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Oppression, disaster, fear of change. Tower card in reverse. It could be you, it could be them that's feeling that way a little bit, but we've all had some past, haven't we not? Right? So sometimes we just have to understand and let go of some of that as well. Now, the Six of Swords could also be about an ability to move and not be able to move on as well. You want to have this one coming this way, where you have that going across the river, where you have that releasing that burden, having that closure. But this one right now, and sometimes it's feeling a little stagnant. Let's pull a little extra tarot. This is not what I planned. And there's a reason why. Five of Wands here. This card I call the arguing for the sake of just arguing. Someone is around them right now that could just be upsetting their mindset that's going on right now too. Reason why possibly, if you are in couples right now, there's an argument going on, you need to reconnect. You need to have that balance of justice between you two, that balance of the scales. You need to have that yin and yang, that masculine and the feminine, divine balance back out there too. We want the Five of Wands to be in reverse. We don't want to have that, the obstacles that can come with, okay? Why are we getting obstacles? Well, we got some fog. This is all wand energy. One swords. So you definitely deal with some fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. The Eight of Wands here too. This is speed action. This is some quick changes. This is new arrivals as well, when that can rock into there. This is news coming in. I'm surprised we don't have any pages here on the table. So the news is coming in of what? What do you have? News is coming in of what? We have the Eight of Cups here. We got some cup cards here, and this is learning from the past. This is someone returning from home. This is excellent. This is some lessons here that we have coming into effect. And last we have the Knight of Pentacles. I love this one. Knight of Pentacles is some respectful energy. You see how the horse is at a stance. You have the yellow skies of hopes and prosperity behind that. And he's presenting the pentacle very, very properly. He's not or holding it or about to drop it or balancing. Respectfully. This person's coming in with respect. They realize that you may have gone through some trials and tribulations. I can feel that. They know that you may have gone through, and this is also with moving on. Sometimes we're moving on and we're evolving. We're moving on for some old friends and some past and old loves. They understand that. I call this the gentleman card. This is a lot of respect. The fields in behind them are plowed. Are they seeded? No, they're not seeded yet, but they are going to be reaping the harvest from the rewards. The trees in behind don't have fruit in them yet, so we have springtime here yet. In the springtime, we have respect coming in. He has the red robes on, his passion, the harness of the passion, the robes coming down off the saddle is also has the orange and red of passion, but with respect. We have a little bit of green fruit coming out from the top too of his armor, and that shows grounding, okay? It shows a really nurturing person. And this is earth energy. This is grounding energy. This would be a Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy as well. This is respect, and this is a gentleman, gentlewoman card. With respect to all that you've gone through and things that you've been through, I think that they have a new perception for you, a new outlook that they can express with you. Let's have a little look-see into now the whispers of romance, and we're going to get into some other oracles as well. Starting off with the Whispers of Romance, I know that you are my true love. Knowing that and feeling that, whether you're within a couple, a karmic relationship or not, or whether you're single or not, they know. This type of soulmate love is deep soulmate love. I fantasize about our life together. Sexual fantasies, fantasies of a house, fantasies of a home, fantasies of 2.5 dogs, white picket fence, you know, that kind of thing. I have all the time in the world to wait for you. They know that you're there for them. Those of you with couples, they know that you're the one, and they don't want to let go, and they want to work for that. And the last one here is, I want you to be direct with me. I want you to be direct with me. Let them know what you want. Let them know exactly what you need. If you have not met them yet, I'm telling you, write it down, manifest it, read it every day, read it out loud twice a day, smudge yourself every day and read it every day. Manifest what you want, write down everything. I need a wife that loves to garden like me. I would like a wife that would work on old school classic cars with me. I want a husband that'll build cool things for my family, and gazebos and flower beds for me. Like, be specific, be specific. I can never say that word, specific. I always want to say Pacific. It sucks. My friend makes fun of me all the time. Don't make fun of me too. Write down Pacific in the comments down below if you think it's hilarious. Anyway, let's go to the next one here, my friend. Rambling on. We got cow spirit here, and the miracles are endless. The miracles are endless when the manifestations end, and when you two are together. We got the cow spirit here, and we have sunflowers here as well, and we have the daisies here, and they're all springtime flowers in her. She's got a little bonnet of flowers coming off the top of her head here. More springtime, more springtimeness. Springtime here in the cards as well. Things may be changing this springtime. We have the owl spirit as well. You see clearly now. You can see clearly in the night, because when they are in the dark, you give them light. We have sensitivity. We have some angel messages for you as well. Archangel Haniel says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Isn't that beautiful? I think you can feel their needs and feel their wants and feel their desires, and I think that pull of that electricity of that, there's a tower card, electricity. Even the pull of that elastic band between you is tighter, is pulling you closer and closer together. Our next angel message we have here is, beloved one, Archangel Camille. I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Your love is being divinely guided. I should share that with you. Your love is being divinely guided and watched upon, and make sure you have time in the world for you to heal. You have the time in the world to be with each other. They want to wait for you. They fantasize about your life together. That's a wonderful thing to have. We have your let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Those of you that are in relationships and having problems with your karmic right now, your soulmate, or you feel that you thought that they were the one, but now you're not sure, they still are the one. Get some feedback from your friends. We're in isolation right now. We're overthinking everything. Talk to your friends about maybe their point of view as well. For those of you that are single, let your friends help you. Hook you up. We always say that, tap into your friends, but seriously? I know Johnny at work. Hey, Kathy? I know Johnny. Why not? I'm so sick of all the online dating. It's got to have something different. We got playfulness right here too, and to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun and shine. That's what I'm talking about. Something different, something fun. Just be you, man. Be playful. Put out that energy. For those of you who are single, if you don't have anybody that you're with right now, still opting out the awesomeness and projecting out your energy out there, and it will come back. Like, I do it all the time. I can walk by and I can make anybody look at me. I can get a smile. My daughter and I play a game. How many people we can get to smile back at us during the day. Sometimes we smile back, sometimes we late and they look. We just like, you're sitting there, you're grinning inside your body. You're not giving the stare down because that could be creepy and shit. But it's just, we play the smile game, and you can, like, I teach her how to project her energies, and you get people to look, and then what's up? We give them a smile, and then we count who won how many smiles that day. Do it, man. Playfulness, sending, that is, for me, that analogy was about sending out energies and how other people can pick it up, even strangers walking by. Now we have You Deserve Love. I love this card. You are lovable. And I always look at the first card that it's pointed to in any of my spreads. And this time it's pointed to the Hierophant. And the Hierophant's that, again, that grounding energy, Taurus energy, actually, to be actually precise. This is some coolness. This is pointing right at some Taurusness. May not have a Taurus in your life, but it's the energy of the awesomeness of the Taurus. Now next we have, I'm just going to flip these all ones up together because they're a little bit faster. We got my little gypsy cards here. And the first one we have is Judge. Oh. Next we have is Fortune. Next we have is Misfortune, back to back. And then the last we have is Merriment. So I'm thinking with the Hierophant here and the Judge, if you're not already married, there's marriage in your future here. Absolutely. We have Fortune here as well, and there's some misfortune, but we were talking about, I understand, right? We were talking about some of the misfortune we had earlier than we had in the past, right? And we're walking behind, leaving that past behind. And we're coming into quick newses now. Some new arrivals probably come more time this springtime here as well, coming into summer. We got those beautiful flowers that only come out in spring and summer. We got the Four of Wands here, celebrations, homecoming, someone from your past, someone from your future, someone going to be your future, I meant to say. We got merriment happening here, and there's a time of celebration here as well. I'm liking all this. The misfortune here, I'm not really too worried. I think it just shows in the past things you're going to be going through, things that you're looking inside yourself. You know, emotions are a natural part of the life. And going back to this card here is that they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Letting go in some of the past here and some of the misfortune that you had dealt with before is going to create absolute fortune right now. You're going to be quite fortunate here. That Knight of Pentacles energy. Some beautiful energy. That's like the knight in shining armor energy. So again, that could be like the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some merriment. Some more merriment. Some hand fasting could be coming up here, that's for sure. That'd be super rad to see. Let your friends help you. You have friends that are very, very happy in here, and I want you to just absolutely be playful and outshine yourself. Throw out that energy. If you want your soulmate, if you're in a couple and you want your soulmate to change, then I would like you to do some changes too. Not some. What about them is pissing you off? And I would like you to do that, because usually what we hate is usually what bugs us the most. So see what you can do. A little yin and yang, a little bit of pillar. We got the pillars of justice here too. We got pillars only in 3 cards here in the whole tarot deck too. And the pillars represent hope and promise. And they all, in this case, they are for justice, and they're about a winning situation here. There's some merriment, there's some luck, there's some judge, there's some marriage. There's time for celebration. You are my true love. This has been an awesome reading. I just want to say, hey man, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been an honor and a pleasure hanging out with you. If you want, throw me down a little like, sub, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you'll never know when the videos come out. I got probably like 2 or 3 that come out a week. Also, let me know what pal that you picked and what country that you're from, so we give a little shout out what country that you're from. And don't forget, down in the description down below, I have a link to my Etsy account. And there you can find a place where you can book like 4 different packages that you can choose from. And you can book a reading from me and have a personal reading, advice, clarity, whatever you dig on. But I got 4 options for you to dig on. And we can have some fun there too. Well, thank you very, very much, and have yourself a kick-ass day. Thanks for hanging out with me again. All right, pile number 2. We got this cute little curlicue. This one is for you. All right, we got 3 rhymes in a row. Sorry about that. All right, we got some tarot card we're going to rock in here as well with about 6 decks of oracles, so we can get some really cool messages coming in. What your soulmate wants from you. So we're going to find out whether maybe what you need to do, what they like about you. First card we have here is a wisdom card. We have the Hangman for enlightenment. That's not a bad card to start off with here. This is a little self-sacrifice. This bit of self-love. What do they want from you? They want someone who's wise. They want someone who's willing to sacrifice a little bit for them, for some love. That's whispers of romance right there. There we go. We've been waiting. We have the 7 of Pentacles here. 7 can be about faith too, about growth, and 6 is about the growth, but this is a waiting. You've been planting your seed, you've waited. This is awesome. I like this. This is hard work. This is success. That's being delayed, but it also represents waiting. You're going to wait for the right one, and that's the way it should be. And you have the 4 of Cups, and right when I said you're going to wait for the right one, and you've had choices. You've had some choices that, and you've been waiting for the right one. And what do they want in their soul? What does your soulmate want from you? They want you to wait for them. They want you to pick them. Choices are coming out from the clouds here with the 4 of Cups. This is a new outlook. This is a new option. There we go. And one more, please. Too many. So we have the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. They need you to finish up a relationship that you're in as well. That's a possibility, or relationship that you're not getting over. 4 sword energy here in reverse is interesting here. You look at the dude resting, and now until the 4 swords are on the wall, they should be hanging, but now they're pointing right to him. 4 swords here. This is restlessness. This is anxiety. This also represents ready to act. Okay. You have the 5 of Swords here, and I like this. This is coming into peace now. Okay. This is peace after trouble. Sometimes that could represent a fair fight. So there's been some arguments and fights going on, and they want peace. They want to make sure everything has a new beginning aura about you, okay? So if you are dealing with things from the past or finishing up, get on it, finish it up, release it, smudge it, have a burning ritual, make a photocopy of all those divorce papers and have a burning ritual and set them on fire and release. Release that energy. Okay, we got the 5 of Wands here too in reverse. That's interesting. This is harmony. I'm not even going to go finish that word. Harmony. I swear I've not been drinking today. Harmony, success, awesomeness. Again, after some arguments and stuff that are done. So that's a cool card to have right underneath here. The 5 of Swords is the 5 of Wands. Now, sword energy, you're dealing with a lot of air. That's air energy, intellect. Even though the airs are always like, they think they're quite Vulcan, like Gemini or Aquarius, Libra, they're quite Vulcan, but they are emotional. They just don't deal with their thoughts emotionally. They deal with it very logically. And so people can, I think that's a really great card to pull, the 5 of Swords being in reverse. This is peace after trouble. Digging that. I'm just going to grab a little advice here on some of these little troubles and what's happening here with the troubles. Or are we going to be having a new beginning? We have a new beginning coming. Yes, we do. We have gifts from the past with the 6 of Cups here as well. This is nostalgia, this is sweetness, this is memories from the past too, it could represent as well. I love this cute little couple, these little kids here giving flowers. There's white flowers of purity and innocence, and sharing that, you know, sharing that love and sharing those memories from the past. It also could represent your union from someone that you know from your past. So your soulmate may want you to know that they already know who you are. They want you to know who they are. Some memories from the past. Now we have the Ace of Cups that popped out right here too. And this is a new relationship. This is new proposals. This is awesomeness coming in here. This is proposals of love. This is proposals of emotion. This is proposal of awesomeness. But yet you pull the Two of Swords. Oh, my love. It's time to compromise and make a decision. Where is it? Oh, snap. That's right. Time to compromise. Crossing your heart, crossing your eyes. Make a decision. Decision's right there. They want you to make a decision. This is a new option. This is make a decision. If I could title the video for you, it would be this. I'm going to put that right over there since that jumped out over there. We're going to jump into the whispers of romance. Actually, no, before I do, let's read some messages here. Sorry, I just got to take a quick swig. Talk too much. Now, our first message here is, my beloved, although we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing. That is amazeballs. That's some whispers of romance. That's some whispers of what your soulmate wants you to know. Secret Admirer is our next card. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Oh, shall we go to a little reunion from the past? A little past friend? Maybe past life relationship. The next card we have here is New Beginnings. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. New beginnings. Clear out your closet. Clear out your mind. What do they want from you? They want wisdom. They want gifts of memories. They want time together. They want communication here. They want to make sure that you're over all your past, so that means you can give them 100% fully of you. They want from you is a new beginning. They want you fully, as innocently like a child. Like the Six of Cups here. They just not innocent like a child. It's like they want everything to be the first with them. Just like you guys have never been in a relationship before. They want to just experience like all the first with you. Let's go into Whispers of Romance here, the cards that I designed and channeled. And the first message that we get is, I feel so secure with you. That's a great place to be. Security. That's abundance of trust. That's abundance of love. That feels really good. I'm grateful to have your love. Whether you're a single or in a couple, they are grateful to feel that. They can feel it from afar, my beloved. My beloved. Next card here, we have Whispers of Romance. Is one look and I knew it was love at first sight. I only have one like this in the whole deck. The other one is lust at first sight, and that's not always a good one. That's a 2-week to 3-monther. One look and love at first sight, that's someone that wants you long term. I'm ready for physical intimacy. They're ready to take you to the next step. They know that when they're with you, they're ready to take that next journey with you. And they're going to share it with you. It's not just going to be a right away and not enjoying. This is lovemaking. This is what love is about. This is why they call it lovemaking. It's this person's thoughts with you. Now the next we have is the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. The music that's in the air and everywhere. Love is everywhere. Love is is the crown on her head to the greens and behind. That's some grounding beautifulness. It's waiting. We got music in the air. This person could have little things like back in the 80s and 90s used to make love tapes, you know, the cassette tapes, you know, and now you can do, if you do a little love song, a love song playlist for someone, like that makes me feel good. That's a feel good person right there. Someone that would take the time for a special gift of music to write you a song, to write you a poem. That's the nightingale spirit seems to be about. And just when they say love is all around, it's around, just like how you can't see music, it's in the air everywhere. When they think of you, they want to have the nostalgic of just that feeling of awe and that feeling of love when they're in your presence. Even when they're not in your presence, they can think of you and they can feel you. We have the koala spirit here, and the spirit has a plan. So it's coming. It's coming for you. And the next one we have here is from our angel messages for you. Archangel Jamil. The worst is now behind you. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting to any previous challenges. Wonderful. I don't even need to indulge in that a little bit more. The next card we have here is Passion, Archangel Haniel. Did we get two? No, that's Jamil and Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Trust your instincts, my friend. The path you're on right now is the one. You're on the right path and you have been making the right choices. I suggest stay on that path and don't deviate for where you need to go. So next we have here is past life relationship. You have known each other before. I swear. And what was it we got here? What was it? The Six of Cups. Known each other from a past life, maybe from when you guys were younger, you guys went to high school together, old workmates or something, or straight up past life. That was coming in with the Six of Cups for you. Now the next card we have here is Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning from your life. Okay, we can't get this any more clear. We're just getting all the cards coming in here. Koala Spirit, Spirit has a plan. I like it. We have Deception card. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And I think it's you. And you know why? Because they're being so open and so grateful for you. And I think you're just a little bit of reserve, okay? And it's not necessarily a bad thing when I get the Deception card here and wearing a false mask. It's a self mask in this relationship. You might be masking for what you were going through, but I think if you're honest with them and say, look, I am just getting through a karmic. I am still dealing with something from a few years ago. Yes, they want you to be fully ready and they want to have that new beginning and they want to have you as a fresh start. But they, if they're your soulmate, will understand that you still need to communicate. So don't be shy about crossing your heart, okay, and hiding your eyes. Don't need to blindfold yourself. Cross your heart, open your eyes, and communicate that you still have some pains and you're still dealing with, and that's quite fine, okay, and you'll get through just fine together, because that's what best friends are for. Now we have here some little Gypsy Tarot cards here. Starting off with Thought. They've been thinking about you. They've been manifesting you. There's a lot of thought that's been put into what they need in a new person in their life, what they need in their soulmate. Those of you that are in couples, they've thought about what they needed. They know they need you. Sometimes you need to work on a few things, and those of you that are single, we just have to finish off some stuff from our past. And I suggest it's time to get on it, because it's time to get healthy in here and here. Now you have a reason to let it go. Because you're going to have to, if you let go of that crap, you can scoop out that crap and throw it away that's in your heart. It's empty. So that means it can just be filled back up with new love and new awesomeness, okay? Well, the next card here, we have Stabilite, still as consistency. They're looking for long term. They're looking for security. Too bad we didn't have like the Four of Pentacles here. It's long term security they're looking for. They're looking for a life mate. They're looking for a soulmate. They're not looking for a one night stand friend fuck mate. Okay? They're looking for awesomeness. The next card we have here is the Lover. I love this one. I thought it was like he was wearing a half and half, and I realized he's actually taking off his jacket. He's such a sweetheart. He's such a gentleman coming in here. Taking off his jacket for his love and sharing when they're a little bit in cold. That is so sweet. I love getting the Lover card. We have the thought process of what they need, the stability that they need. They want that pure love. They want that friend. They want that love. And we have House as our last. Again, stability. There's the thought that's been going into this. They are the lover that you need. They're thinking that they want the stability. They want the house. If they don't already have the house, they just need their little house mouse in there, you know. They need a little bit of all. That's La Casa. It's so beautiful. I think it's time to just drop some of those inner worries that you have in your heart. And you're going to open up your heart and scoop out all the yuck and all the crud. It's going to feel a little empty. But that's okay, because we don't need to feed off that crud, right? We're going to leave that open to receive new love. And when we make room in anything, we have room for more. Anything we make room, even making room in our house, actually clears up energy too. Getting rid of and recycling things. And old clothes can even just take just open up space in our closet and release energy. I did that. I got another 3 bags of recycled clothes out here a couple months ago, and my closet space feels amazing. Like actually, even though I have doors on my closet in my room, just knowing that I have more space, I can feel it. I can feel the energy, and it's not so stuffed and cramped. So it's just uncramp and unstuff that heart and that mind, and allow some awesomeness come in. You have a secret admirer coming in. You already have. If you don't already know them, they're very grateful for you and their love. They're grateful for your friendship. They have an awesomeness about you, and that's a friendship card. I also call that too. This has been an incredible read, and what they want from you, they want you to overcome some of your difficulties and know that the passion, that their love is there for you, and just be open to it. We have new beginnings and new possibilities coming in for you. It's really, really exciting to see. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me, and it was an honor and a pleasure hanging out with you today. Don't forget to throw down a little subscribe and ring that bell, and throw me down a little like up there and lets me know that you're there. Don't forget also to tell me what pile that you chose and what country that you're from, because I can give a little shout out to the countries. And yeah, down in the description down below, you can see my Etsy site, and there you can find about 4 different options. You can book a reading with me, private reading with me, and there you can go with advice or clarity, or we can go with questions, or we can do general readings, whichever you prefer. But thanks again for hanging out with me today, and have a good one. All right, pile number 3 with the rose quartz. Let's have a little flipsy, shall we? We're going to be rocking in, not only we have the 6 oracle decks here on my table, we're going to be bringing in some romance decks as well. Or some Whispers of Romance, my personal deck, as well as a personal deck that I designed, as well as a tarot deck, as you see here. We got a couple jumpers here. I'm looking for at least 6 poppers. First pile we wound up going with 9. We wound up 6, 7 or so, 8 I think with the next one. Whatever happens, happens. Judgment card here. Ooh. Little clarity, little final wake-up call. Whoops, just thrown around, but it was in reverse. Denial, error, and judgment, fearing change. We also got the Page of Pentacles here in reverse as well. Page of Pentacles is messages here. This is also Earth energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is sometimes some problems with some schooling. That's just kind of weird. There's someone who's troublemaking. But we also got the King of Swords shaking in here with communication. This is throat chakra. This is Blue skies with some clouds of curiosity. We don't have clear skies in this picture. But I do see some butterflies on his throne, and that shows he's gone through a transformation. So maybe we should give him a chance? I don't know, with this little Page of Pentacles coming in here. I'm not sure about that, kid. This is troublemaker. There's some problems. Before I shoot myself in the foot anymore, let's finish getting out the cards here. Off to a weird start, because my other two were so, like, ooey gooey, romantic, positive. Which I like, so I'm making fun of them, but I really like it. And that's fine. I'm only making fun of it because I don't have it. Okay. Oh, 2 of Wands. Give me 4 more, please. May I please have 4 more? 2 of Wand energy. That's some fire energy. That's like Aries and Saggy and Leo energy. Got a couple more popping out here. Got the 9 of Swords here as well. 9 of Swords here is, well, this is anxiety and grief and depression, but it was in reverse when I did flop it up. So that one rocking into some rest and recovery, okay? Now we do have this one here as anxieties, but we did get it this way. This is recovery, this is healing, this is relief after a lot of inner torment, okay? This is some deep, this would be like losing a job, this would be deep depression, this would be PTSD, this would be like some serious ass recovery bringing up from that, okay? We do have the 10 of Cups here in reverse as well, and that's interesting. This is some empty nest feeling, just some broken marriageness, so hopefully that's not... I pray that's not what you're going through right now. If you are, I send you my love. But maybe going through this is going to open yourself up to the possibilities of your soulmate coming in. We have the 2 of Wands shaking in here as well. And that's the one I was telling you about right there. This is waiting for results. This is travel plans. This is time to make a choice. That was crossing the Judgment card and how that came down. So what's crossing the Judgment? The Judgment was in reverse, okay? And that was denial and some air, denial and judgment. And we have it this way. This also represents what I was letting you know earlier is about fearing of change. Fearing of change can bring on all kinds of vulnerabilities and make us think about all kinds of stuff that is more than likely irrelevant. I see the anxieties one of you two are going through. But we have it the other way, remember. I see that they were there and you're coming through them with the 9 of Swords. That's super cool to see, even though it's in reverse. It's like, take a breath. It's relief. It's relief. What are the messages do we have? We have 2 poppers there. We have the Knight of Swords and we have the 8 of Wands. Things are going to be moving in not as fast as you expect them to. With the 8 of Wands energy in reverse, this is escape from, and this is like a freedom card. Like you just want freedom. Like Mel Gibson that shit up, you know? Like you want to just like yell out freedom. You want to just like, you've been through that peyote journey, you've been through that desert journey, and now you've ready and rocking on here. And we got the Knight of Swords with like some, look at those jaggedy clouds coming in here, the Knight of Swords. He's coming in here with like fast talking. This is lifestyle change, this is with intent, this is ferocity. He's even have the butterflies too on the harness on the horse, and it shows transformation. His fingers, toes are pointed so sharply that he's ready to take that landing as the horse comes down. The horse isn't leaping up. He's already in the air coming in for a landing. This is some serious, serious intellect. This is some serious communications. And look at that. Even the clouds line up. They will in my world. Not quite, but they do in my world. Now, I'm going to jump into a little bit more card to see what's so ferocious and so coming in here with the Eight of Swords here. We have the King of Cups here. But he's in reverse. This is some emotional manipulation some of you have gone through. And your soulmate wants you to know that they are there for you. My goodness. Your soulmate wants you to know you don't want to feel judged anymore, and who cares what other people think. Only what they care matters. Only what they care about you and what they think about you. They just want you to know, it's just like, you know, it's me, me, me. It's only what I think about you that matters. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about all those people, your friends or family or bullshit or social media. They just want you to know, just think about me. And what me thinks about you is awesome. That's some Knight of Swords. Whew. That's coming in with passion. That's coming in with that Gemini, that Libra, that Aquarius energy, that air energy that gives flight and freedom, that gives those wings that are on your back, that lifts you so fucking high, that you feel high. You got the spinnies when you think about your soulmate. It's like wearing the best spinny dress or spinning on control. The best way to describe the feeling that I could represent with the two of you and your soulmate is you spin as fast as you can, and then you lie down and you look at the clouds, and they kind of do that little jerky thing, and then all of a sudden it starts cruising down, and all of a sudden you just start chilling out, and the love feeling is just like, it gives you the spins and the loveliness. I love this energy. It's very trippy. You guys have been through a lot. It's like a lot of give and take here. You know what? I'm gonna jump into these. I also have 3 of these dudes here as well. The first one I get here is surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go of all and we'll work out. Let go and all will work out. I think we were seeing a lot to do with that too. Okay, our next dude here is the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I don't need to get into that one. That's just fucking awesome. Manifesting miracles is the next one. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Trust your soul, man. Trust your intuition. You're manifesting everything that you need to. It's coming your way. Let's jump into the whispers of romance here now for you. They want you to know, your soulmate wants you to know that they know I can protect you. They want you to know that they can protect you. I'm ready for the next step in our relationship. That's pretty cool. And that's right beneath the past is now behind you. Release and embrace new possibilities. Follow it with faith. A new path is now available to you. The next one we have here is, I can't imagine life without you in it. That's pretty cool to see. The next card we have here is, I know I can satisfy you. Oh, I think that's goes along with, I know I can protect you, but this one is spicy. I know I can satisfy you has everything to do with the bedroom. You will be well taken care of, my friend. They can't imagine their life without you. The next card we have here is the Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. And I think that would go definitely with the manifesting of miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue its guidance. The scarab beetle is in the Egyptians, everybody thinks it's like the poop beetle. But actually it held not in a Copic jar, which people thought. It was actually a jar that contained the heart. Because they believed the heart is more important. The brain was nothing. They'd scoop it out, rinse it out. But the heart, they thought, needed to go into the life. So actually between the two beetles' bottom feet Here, let me just show you. There's a scarab beetle here holding the sun and the moon. Between the two beetles' feet is holding the jar of the heart. And the Egyptians believe your heart is more meaningful and it's carrying on to the afterlife and more than anything. And magic is going to work that and help bring people to the afterlife. And you have that. Your soulmate wants you to know that they hold your heart so gingerly. They hold your heart with such care and such admiration that they are willing to create perfect space for you to live in for them. The next one we have is a white raven spirit. Trust the magic. More magic. The raven here is some messages as well. And the raven albino too is also a very rare spirit to get indeed. The white raven spirit. And now the next one is Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. And it says you know what to do. We have the lantern of light that lights your way of anything you need be. We have you're divinely guided with the lantern. We have Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. And this is some angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. What's coming next to you could be literal engagement, as seen in this picture. It also represents the next level of relationship. The next level, I'm ready to, look at this right here. I'm ready for the next step in our relationship, word for word. There's a nice, I love these cards. These cards are always like clarity, advice, or confirmation. They're so cool. The next one here is healing family issues. Your love life begins as you forgive your parents. Letting go of some past hurts. And letting go how you were treated as a child doesn't necessarily mean how you need to be treated to your spouse. What you went through or what you saw you had gone through doesn't necessarily mean how you should be treated. We don't need to have those. There's a classic mother issues, daddy issues, mama's boy, daddy's girl. But it's because we want to be in their spotlight so bad that we look and go for a certain person. Now we have make the effort here. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Love this card. I'm always going to describe it this way. Look at that cute little guy. She brought him some apples here that she picked all herself. And she didn't even have time to turn. He just jumped across that table. He leapt across and he just gushed her and he gave her kisses. It's the little things. Like it's even on a little handkerchief and the little, it's not even a little basket. She just saw them and like, hey, you've been working hard today. Cutting wood and stuff. And you need some apples that I picked myself. Making the effort and showing that little bit too. You can't just expect everything to come your way. You have to throw out that effort too, and have that cruising in your life. Because when you're throwing that out, you're just going to get that back threefold as well. That's some awesome karma right there. Whatever you send out, you're going to get back threefold. And that includes negativity. Now we have the little Gypsy Tarot cards here as well. Now the first one here we have is baby. Now, it could be actually straight up meaning after engagement. We got married, we got baby in the relationship here, but it also represents a birth and represents a new beginnings. And that's what we have here. This soulmate wants you to surrender all your love and all your care. Little bambino could be also in your midst. Now, the next card we have is thief. Now you felt some of your heart and some of your space and your heart has been robbed. But this soulmate wants you to know that they're going to be filling that love and you don't have to feel that loss anymore. That they're here for you. The next one we have is message. The message is here that they know they can satisfy you, that they know that they can protect you. But they want you to surrender all your old and heal those family issues before they can come to you. Or sometimes before they can fully give themselves to you as well. You got to let go. And when you let go, you're open up to awesomeness and you're open up to some new love. The last card here we have is desire. The desire for you is incredible as they look longingly over the ocean. The doors are wide and the curtains are pulled back. The stare is so far and so long, and it reminds me of the Knight of Swords, which just seems like the hope just reaches through the air and jumps and comes, like jumping over the rainbow, you know? Jumping over the rainbow. You did get this one in reverse, but we do have it coming up here in a different way, okay? This is sometimes some broken marriage, and this is some empty nest, but you're going to be turning it this way. You're going to be turning your rainbow up. And they want you to know that they're here for you. And they can bring that for you. The arch is here too. Anytime you have an arch in cars and blue skies, it represents some awesome possibilities. It represents a baby. It represents new beginnings. Those of you are like, I don't want to have a baby. It's one of my cards. You know, no. It's new life. It's rebirth. It's new beginnings. It's awesomeness. Even those of you are in couples here, it's like your relationship is going to like the next level now. Those of you who are single, it's like they're coming to you now. And they're coming towards you now. They want you to manifest everything you need because they want to make sure they're with the right one. Right? You guys, the feeling is coming together. You know what to do. You need to trust your inner self and inner knowledge. And I want you to act upon it right away. You need to sometimes, it's good to just, it's what do you want? Why do you got to wait? Okay, by the end of this month, I'm going to be working on this manifestation. No, start today. Throw it out there. Why wait? It's fun to say. Well, I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me today. What they want you to do is, they want you to make the effort. They want you to heal some family issues. They don't want you to worry about the judgments that's coming your way. You're going to communicate like the King of Swords, baby. And you're going to communicate exactly what you need. And you're going to manifest miracles. That's right. Manifesting miracles. Your dream will soon become a reality. Trust your heart. I love these cards so much. And remember, they can't imagine life without you in it. White Raven Spirit, trust the magic. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me. And it's been an honor and a pleasure hanging out with you today. And I hope you enjoy these messages from your soulmate, whether you've met them yet or not. They're here for you. And these are the message what they're thinking of you and thinking for you. And again, thank you for joining me. And don't forget to put down what pile that you chose and what country that you're from. I love giving a little shout out to the countries. And let me know if it resonated with you or not. Throw down a little like and subscribe. Let me know that you're still there. And also, hey, I got down in the description down below a link to my Etsy account. And there you can find about 4 packages to choose from. You can choose from for booking a private and personal reading with me. Anyway, thanks again for hanging out with me today. And it was an honor and a pleasure hanging out with you.